This is World Business Report from the BBC World Service. Hello, I'm Roger Hearing. Now let's talk about Pakistan. It's been another torrid day for the Pakistani currency. The rupee fell 9.6% against the dollar on Thursday, according to the central bank. And that's the biggest one-day drop in over 2 decades. And it comes a day after foreign exchange companies removed a cap on the exchange rate, and that's a key demand of the International Monetary Fund, because Pakistan is seeking a bailout from the IMF. It's also grappling with regular power cuts that have disrupted business right across the country. Well, joining us now is Dr. Mansoor Soomro, who's a senior lecturer in sustainability international business at Teesside University here in the UK. So, Dr. Mansoor, thanks so much for being with us. Would you give us an assessment overall the current situation, how the economy is functioning or not functioning, I suppose, in Pakistan right now?
Thanks, Roger. Yeah, so in terms of the current economic situation in Pakistan, Pakistan's economy has been in crisis, predating the summer's catastrophic floods. Inflation is back-breaking. The rupee's value, as you mentioned, has fallen sharply, and so has the foreign reserves. On top of this, there is a significant shortage of energy. What I see is that there are 4 challenges that we're dealing with. 2 of them have been lingering on for long, and the other 2 are more immediate, more present. When I talk about the ones that are omnipresent, one is inflation, the other one is external debt, and the ones that are more immediate is the political instability and the flood recovery.
Let's just look in a little bit more detail at some bits. So obviously the economy is in a bad way. What do you think is going to happen? Because part of the reason, for example, with the currency issue is in order to try and get on the right side of the IMF, to try and get a new bailout. Are they likely to get one?
Not an easy answer to that. Because if we look at Pakistan's economy in simple terms, Pakistan's economy doesn't produce enough and spends too much, and thus is reliant on external debt. Every year, this crisis has been getting worse as the bills get larger and the debt also gets a challenge. So, this year, again, internal political stability and the flooding catastrophe has worsened it.
And in this situation, obviously businesses find it immensely hard to cope, not least, of course, with the power cuts that keep coming. What options do they have, really, to try and get through this difficult period?
What's needed is energy sector reforms, which addresses the energy shortages by implementing market-based reforms and attracting private investment. So again, when we talk about investment here, Pakistan can work to attract more foreign investment by creating a business-friendly environment. This can include implementing economic reforms, reducing bureaucratic red tape, and improving the country's infrastructure.
Do you think the government will do that, though? Do you think there's any political will to do that?
2 perspectives. One is the ability, the other one is the will. So politics, as we saw, politics consumed much of Pakistan's time and attention in 2022, and looks like it will do so in 2023. It looks like none of Pakistan's political parties seem to have the political will and the ability in conjunction to bring about the much-needed change.
Right, well, we'll see what happens. Thank you very much for being with us and explaining all that. That's Dr. Mansoor Soomro, who's senior lecturer at Teesside University here in the UK.